Hello YouTube, welcome to this video. I'm working on a project and I was doing some animation for this project, and I just wanted to take time out of my day to show you guys how to animate different elements using using CSS3. So stuff that we turn to Java for, or jQuery or Flash. Now we can do these with simple CSS, and it's CSS3 properties. CSS3 and HTML5 have revolutionized what we can do with you know with just simple mockups. I mean, CSS is nothing new, HTML is nothing new, but what these two bring to the table, the possibilities these two open, are much appreciated. And I'll show you guys what we'll be creating. This is what we'll be creating, and I'm going to refresh it. So it starts here, it goes somewhere here, and it should bounce down if I code right, go back up and bounce over. So yep, there we go. So it works, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that using just pure CSS. So in here, we just create a simple div tag with an ID of box. I gave it an ID of box, and I type the word love in the middle. Now let's explain these. I just basically align it center, the text align center, border 5 pixels solid, and it has a green border around it. We give the padding of 25 pixels on the insides, float it left, the text color at white, background at red, position. All this position stuff I don't have to pay attention to because I override it down here, so I'll just explain this one. We give a WebKit animation. This is for Safari and Chrome. Delay of 0. WebKit animation duration of 15 seconds. So it takes 15 seconds to do its bit. WebKit animation timing function of linear. WebKit animation iteration count at infinite. And I gave a WebKit animation play state as running. Now, and the direction as alternate. So alternate means it goes like this, like that, up, come back, down, up again. If I set it to normal, it would go like that, down, up, and then reset over here and start all over again. But I didn't want it to do that. Running is self-explanatory. It just says run, move. That's all running means. This is where the magic happens, where we can start switching background colors based on states, based on keyframes. So here we target the my frame first, the name, the animation name, which is up here. See, it says animation name my first. We set at 0% left and top, would like the box to be black, the background to be black. At 30%, 50% left, so it's going to be, should be centering the screen at that point. At 30% with a 450 pixels down, so it should be somewhere around here. And then again, at 50%, we said we want the background to be green. We want it also 50%, and we also wanted to top, 800 pixels. So that was make it comes to 450 at 50%, and also at 50% drop down, bounce back up, because we send it to 850 pixels at 50%. Now also at 50%, at 70% of the frame, we wanted 50% left and 450 pixels, so that's why it stops here again. And then at 95 pixels, we want it to be 95 pixels this way and 0 pixels this way. So that's what makes it go from the 450 here all the way up to 0 here, because it does a transition between these. Okay, and that's pretty easy. So again, this is what we have, and I'm gonna show you what the delay does, the transition delay does. Animation delay, I mean, sorry. So the delay, say 5 seconds. Let's say we have something else on our canvas that we want to run first, and 5 seconds later we want that box to kick off and start doing its thing. We can set a 5 seconds delay on our timing functions. So let's jump to it, and if I refresh, it should stop here for 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. It moves. It goes down, stop, drop. Because it's still at 50%, it's going to bounce back up again to 450 and then over. So there we go. That's what we create with pure CSS animations, and you can put this in whatever direction you want it to go. You can make it go straight across the page here. You can make it go straight down the page. You can make it start from here and end up in the corner here. You can even make it go bounce, 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 and when it gets here, bounce, 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 bounds. You can do whatever you want with it. So that's how we create this guy. Mess around with the code. There will be a link in the description to download the index file, and the codes are embedded in that index file, so you guys can mess around and see what the different properties give you. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys learned something. I hope my rambling actually gets through to somebody, and they can actually use this and do something with it. So I'm out.